So this is my guest room that I am contemplating. Well, not contemplating, we're doing it. We are going to make this a filming room. So what I'm thinking is moving this bed, sneaking it into this corner, which, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is such a mess. But that's why we're doing this. We're going to organize. And then we're going to put the desk in this corner. I think I'm going to kind of build it out so that it takes up most of this wall. And behind me here, you guys have probably seen this little area. I like how this looks. So I'm thinking this would be a nice backdrop for my videos. And I was kind of thinking, let me know, what do you guys think about moving all these trinkets off of this little shelf and putting my dollhouse here? Wouldn't that be such a cool thing to have in the background? Like, I didn't have a plan for the dollhouse, so I think putting it here and making it like the centerpiece of my backdrop for my videos would be so fun. And this kind of looks a little empty, so I'm thinking if we redesign this whole wall with the intention of it being like a backdrop is a good idea. I don't know. Let me know what you think. And I've got this cool little guy I can hang up. This was made by my friend Lucy. She has an Etsy shop where she does awesome embroidery hoops. I love everything she does, but I had to get this one, this Nosferatu. I will put a link to her shop in the description of this video because she does amazing stuff and everybody should go check her out. Not sponsored. I paid for this, for the record. But she's amazing and I love her. This was a wedding gift from my aunt. It was not black and gray, and I actually took it apart and painted it because I did love it, but I wanted it to fit the decor. That's kind of what's fun about Gothic decor, is it's not super accessible. Other than on Halloween, you can't really buy things that already fit like the Gothic aesthetic. So I have a lot of fun altering things. This dresser, for example, I painted and covered with like this vinyl, what is this called? Contact paper. So you can kind of see it's got like a wood grain. This mirror is another thing that was a gift from my aunt. I mean, she was going to throw it away. Like, I went over to visit her and this was in her front yard in the garbage. And I said, hey, can I have that and paint it black? So that's what I did. This mirror is like one of my favorite things. And it was in a garbage pile. Look how beautiful that is. And then this is something that was my mother's, this jewelry box. I am planning on painting this and refinishing it. It was initially going to go in this room, but now that we're redecorating, I think this is going to go in the bedroom. But I still think I would like it better if it was painted a darker gray or a black. So that's the plan for this room. It is a disaster right now, but I wanted you guys to see the truth. I wanted you to see where we were actually starting. I think the first thing we have to tackle is all this junk piled up on the bed. It's a couple of hampers filled with clean clothes, old merch stuff that I need to go through and get rid of. So we're going to do that first and kind of just do some general tidying. All the stuff on top of this dresser. What am I going to do with it? Am I keeping it? I don't know. So we'll do that and we'll be back. Okay guys, it's New Year's Eve, and of course, since we can't go anywhere, I went a little crazy and started moving things around in this room. I took both of the nightstands out that were over here. I took down the shoe cabinet, and I moved the jewelry box. I want to move this out of here into the bedroom across the hall, but you couldn't really see it before because I had all that stuff piled on top. So I just wanted to show you guys the dresser or armoire that I had kind of refurbished. So the paint job isn't great. Like, you can kind of see where it's a little bit weird looking. You can only really see that on camera. In person, it doesn't look so splotchy. So this was brown with like a gray fake marble top. And I covered the top of it with this, it's really dusty, but I covered the top of it with this really cool vinyl contact paper that has like the wood grain. So that turned out really cool. And then I just used a charcoal gray chalk spray paint to paint the whole cupboard. You can kind of see right here what the original color was. because I didn't do this bottom drawer. I didn't finish it. And then these were like a coppery gold that I just spray painted silver. And I'll show you the inside. I did the drawers, and this is what I didn't get to finish on this bottom drawer, but I did contact paper all of the drawers as well. It's a fun little pop of color. And then I did put that wood grain contact paper on the bottom of the drawers as well. That was one little refurbish that I did. This piece is kind of old. I think it was my grandmother's. When I've had this for years. My grandma got rid of it and I took it, and it's traveled with me a few houses. I had a style in mind that I wanted to decorate my house, and brown furniture, like wood grain brown furniture, doesn't fit that. So I was going to get rid of this, and I felt really bad when I was painting it because I felt like, oh, this is such an old piece. You know, my grandmother gave this to me. She's going to be so upset that I'm ruining it with paint. I kind of told myself, well, what would she rather do? Would she rather I paint it and keep it and cherish it? Or would she rather I put it in the Goodwill? Even though I painted it, now I'm going to love it for longer, and I think that that's better. So I'm going to move this into the bedroom, and then I think we'll be able to move the bed. We're just going to switch the bed and the makeup table, basically. But I have a new tabletop to make the desk bigger. I think I'm going to build like an L desk in this corner. I didn't expect this to go by so quickly. I thought that this would be like a month-long project, but I got a bug up my butt and had to get it done now. So here we are. Anyways, I'll update you guys soon. It is January 1st. I think the last time I gave you guys an update was like 5 o'clock last night, and the room looks totally different. I did too much again. So we were able to move the bed into this corner. And the carpet is disgusting. I need to like shampoo it. But we moved the bed over as Leonard is demonstrating so beautifully. And I still need to like decorate this wall. I have all of the artwork. Let's see. I have it over here. All the stuff I'm going to put up. I have that embroidery hoop that I showed you. This old treble clef clock that I found of my mom's. And a star that someone had bought for me after my mom passed, which was really sweet and thoughtful. And I like to keep it in this room so I can look up and see my mommy's star. So the biggest thing that we tackled was building this desk, which I love it. I'm already so excited to start working on projects here. I do still need to put all my makeup back. It's just kind of in this bag right now. I'm dreading that process because I know it's going to clutter up this desk, which feels so nice and clean right now. And then the other big project we have, this empty corner where this lamp is on the floor. I'm going to be putting a black bookcase up in this corner that we currently have in our bedroom, but I love displaying my books. I love looking at my book collection. They make me really happy. So I think having them behind me while I'm filming and working will make me feel better and make me feel motivated. This is really cluttered. I just kind of need to clean this stuff up and put it where it belongs because I shoved everything in this corner so that I could move the furniture. Last thing, I think really, the last thing then would just be the piano. We're going to move this keyboard downstairs. My husband has in his gaming area that we're working on, he hung all of his guitars on the wall. We're going to kind of put like a little music corner down in that area. This is how I spent my New Year's. I stayed up till like 2:30 building this IKEA desk out of all the parts I had. I love how it turned out. I do still think I need to purchase a specific corner piece because this leg here is kind of inconvenient, but I can work around it for now. But it took a lot of configuring to get this set up correctly. I have this piece still. Between the 3 tabletops and all the leg pieces I have, it took kind of some puzzle work to figure out, what would be the easiest workspace setup and how I could set it up with the parts that I have, because these legs that you get from IKEA are $4 a piece and they have been sold out for all of 2020. I imagine a lot of people are trying to get work from home spaces set up, so I'm not surprised. But those Adel's legs are like gold right now. I might even break down and buy knockoffs on Amazon, but they're like twice the price. So we'll see. Stay tuned for that. I didn't expect to get all of this done last night. I said I wanted to have everything done by my birthday party. I'm having an online birthday party on January 8th. And we're playing Among Us, so I wanted my new like computer setup done by then. But I just started going last night and didn't stop. I'm not mad about it, because if I don't do things all in one fell swoop, then I never get them done. So I just kind of rode that motivation train as far as I could, and here we are. We'll see what I do. All right, talk to you soon. Hey, it's Editing Stephanie here. I just wanted to let you guys know that we will be continuing this series. This video got a little bit longer than I thought it would, so I'm going to split it up into 2 parts, and we will finish this next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.